Hey, this is Shelter Group. I'm glad you're joining me here. I wanted to show you real quick how to do the London City Tour. I tried to show a Sao Paulo, or maybe it was Buenos Aires. It was one of the last tours. I tried to do a video there. There was no audio, so I'm going to try to redo it this time and see if we can show you how to do a city tour this way, real quick. So what you do is you pull up your menu button, and you'll want to be paying attention to the announcements that you get from Upland. And they send it to your email. They send it to your text if you've got notifications turned on. They'll notify you through the in-game app messaging. Well, anyways, there's Discord messages. They're coming at you from all over the place on these kinds of things. So it's time to start the tour. It started at about 45 minutes ago, 48 minutes ago for me in the Central Time Zone. And I already accidentally started this thing. Of course, I thought I was recording, but you come here into your treasures, in the menu. You go find the treasures tab, okay, right there. And then it'll be it's in the city that you must be in for the tour, which is in London. So you need to be in London for it to pull up here. And when I registered, I was in Buenos Aires. So I had to push this button, scroll down to London and make sure I was on London. And then it gave me the option to right here. It said purchased for 2,000 UPIX, the register for the tour, which I did. And then you had to do that before this morning. I want to say 11 Central Standard Time. You had to do it this morning. Look at how many people are treasure hunting in London right now. By the way, it is awesome. It's in riot mode. There's going to be lots of spark chests one today. So anyways, we're going to click the blue line there to get into the tour. And like I said, I already started it. So we're going to view our first location. This would pop up, and then you get to read what they wrote for you. And I believe there's an audio component here. I'm not getting it through my computer, but anyways, it tells you what the square mile tour is and that you're going to earn 0.01 spark if you do the entire thing, and you're going to get all of your money back. So check out the street view. It tells you where you're going to go first, kind of gives you a hint at least. And what we have here is a view of this. This is Buckingham Palace right here. So we're going to send our BE there by hitting next. It's going to kind of go automatically. It's going to pop up, and we'll be able to go on through it. So that's the first one. Since I already did this, I don't want to use up all my sins for it. I'm also going to say, hey, Mr. Monopoly, who owns this guy, he's got Buckingham Palace. It's not really, it's Lancaster House next to Buckingham Palace, but they have called it that St. James's Palace here. They're calling that in the tour. So let's go ahead and get back in. So I closed it out when I did that, and it's saying Buckingham Palace. Okay, so then it's Big Ben. Then was Westminster Abbey, St. Paul's Cathedral, the Gherkin, Somerset House. So that's where I'm at now. Let's go check it out. Somerset House. Welcome to Somerset House. This neoclassical building was originally built as a palace for the Duke of Somerset in 1547. It has served many functions over the years, including a royal residence, a government office, and now a cultural center. Today, Somerset House is home to a variety of arts and cultural organizations, as well as galleries, cafes, and shops. Before we head to our next stop, take a stroll through the stunning courtyard where you can find the house's iconic fountains. You actually have to go back to the previous location in the tour to do that in the street view there. So this street view will go to the next location. It's actually a street view for the next location. And we can maybe try to guess what it is or not. We'll just take a look at what it is here. Okay. It's kind of interesting. Definitely looks connected to royal stuff again, though, looking at all the police cars and just it looks pretty fancy. So we're gonna see what we have here. Looks like Derby Gate, King Charles Street, Parliament Street, Whitehall. Oh man, yeah. My Block Explorer was on over this spot right here like on minting day, and these were just too expensive for me to be able to mint them. I didn't have that much UPix in my account. So we're going to go on there and see where we are. It says 1A King Charles Street, London, England. It's taking us, I guess this is St. James's. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Sanctum got it. Nice. So close. I could have minted it had I had the money. That's hilarious. I was able to get a tour property in the Dallas opening too. So like that would have been really cool if I'd have gotten another one. Oh wow. Congrats, Sanctum. Okay, Churchill War Rooms. Walk in Churchill's footsteps. This is Churchill War Rooms. The next stop of the tour takes us back in time to World War One, where at the Churchill War Rooms you can explore the underground bunker where Winston Churchill and his team of advisors directed the country's military strategy. You will also be able to marvel at the preserved rooms, including the Cabinet War Room, where Churchill and his ministers made crucial decisions that shaped the course of the war. After taking a glimpse into the pivotal moment in British history, let's hop over to the spot that hosted some of the world's most famous performers. I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. I think this is World War II. Here they're talking about, not World War One. Not sure if Winston Churchill was of appropriate rank in the military to be guiding the war, shaping the course of the war from a cabinet war room like he was during World War II as Prime Minister of England. Just saying. I think that's World War II, just a typo there. 64 East Kensington Gore in London, England. Let's go check that out. Black 20 owns that. I found a pinata. Okay, so with the pinata, we have to tap on the pinata a whole bunch of times. Sure wish I had a touchscreen at this point, but ooh, this is in Knightsbridge, Belgravia, next to Royal Albert Hall. What a wonderful spot that is, everyone who owns there. Check it out. I'll try to tap this pinata pretty quickly. I'm doing the thumb and on one hand and the finger guiding on the other hand. Let's see how it works. This is a laptop I'm on, so it's not exactly the best way to do it. I got 508 UPix. Hitting that pinata. They snuck it in there. I don't think that was the last spot on the tour. Could be, but let's see. Knightsbridge, Belgravia, where this area is a meta node. Has become a meta node where multiple nodes and communities are kind of converging in this area of London to work together to collaborate for community and business purposes, etc. You can see there's still really great properties to mint here. These are quite pricey. You can see this is Queensgate, 660,000 UPix. Quite a good return though on that, but 14.5%, of course. There is no collection here right now, etc. But you never know. The node collection possibility exists now, and it could be that this meta node has a shot at that if that's what people want to work towards. So let's see what we got here. One more, Royal Albert Hall. After this one, we're going to read about it. The Royal Albert Hall is one of the most iconic music venues in the world. Built in 1871, this stunning building has hosted some of the biggest names in music, including the Beatles, Led Zeppelin, and Adele. With its distinctive domed roof and red brick facade, the hall is not only a beloved concert venue, but also a symbol of London's cultural heritage. Come inside and experience the magic of performances at the Royal Albert Hall. Next, we'll head to our last stop on the tour. All right, 55 Germain Street. I did not have any luck with the properties on this, although, hey, it's cool that I have properties near some of these locations in these places, so that's cool. Hey, I got some Spark. Here's my 0.01 Spark for doing the tour. We're going to go to the chest and open it. Right now, we're at Wilton's restaurant. We're right next door to it. Ooh, Spark. 0.01 into your Spark wallet. There we go, collecting it. Look at there. It goes here instead of here. See? Uh, goes up to the profile corner. London Fine Dining, Wilton's. Finally, our last stop on the tour brings us to the delightful Wilton's restaurant. Established in 1742, Wilton's is one of the oldest restaurants in London and has been serving up exquisite seafood dishes for centuries. Its luxurious interior, attentive service, and mouth-watering cuisine will make it a popular destination for both locals and tourists alike. Whether you're in the mood for oysters, lobster, or caviar, Wilton's is sure to satisfy your cravings. We hope you enjoyed the Square Mile tour and remember that there is so much more to see and do in Upland. We look forward to seeing you on our next tour. All right, we're going to close it. We see every place we've gone here and can go back through and look at these at any time while the tour is still an option. And you can take screenshots of any of these things and places and kind of keep record of them if you want to. It could be handy to know in the future if any of these places come up for sale, what they were, or even like neighbors, next door neighbors. So these are going to be some areas and properties that are more valuable than the average property in Upland. So anyways, thanks for joining me on this tour. Look at this, 77 players hunting right now in London right now. Should I spawn? There's a rush right now. You can spawn free, or I can do a standard treasure hunt for free. I'm going to skip it for now and end the video. Thanks for watching, and I hope that you learned something on the London City Tour. Take care.